Son Heungmin scored a controversial equaliser for Tottenham. Tottenham manager Mauricio Pochettino says his side will learn from suffering things against us after Spurs drew against Watford. Spurs played most of the second half with 10 men after defender Davinson Sanchez was dismissed for elbowing Richarlison in the 52nd minute. But they battled to secure an away point and moved up to 6th in the Premier League. The hosts had taken the lead in the 13th minute when Christian Cabasel headed in from 6 yards from Tom Cleverley's left-wing corner. Watford thought they should have had a penalty when Richarlison appeared to be fouled, but it was not given, and less than a minute later Tottenham's Son Heungmin finished off Christian Eriksen's cross to equalise. After Sanchez's red card, Abdoulaye Doucouré hit the post for the hosts with a 25-yard strike, but Watford could not find a winning goal. "We're in a period now that we are suffering things against us," said Pochettino. "It is good for the group to try and learn. It is a long-term project. It will be for the future. You want to win, but in tough moments you learn. I think it wasn't intentional for Davinson to do what he did. I am not going to talk about the refereeing decision anymore. For me, one of the first questions is about a controversial situation. My decision is not going to change it." This was Tottenham's fourth Premier League match without a victory, although they do climb above Burnley, who lost 10 at Leicester, while Watford remain 8th. Referee Atkinson makes the headlines again. Alan Shearer: Tottenham have got to turn up against smaller teams. Both managers might have felt hard done by as a thrilling encounter was marked by controversial incidents. Watford will feel aggrieved that Tottenham were given the chance to equalise in the first half after Richarlison looked to have been blocked off in the Spurs penalty area by Ben Davies. However, referee Martin Atkinson, who caused controversy on Wednesday by failing to send off Liverpool goalkeeper Simon Mignolet for what looked to be a professional foul on Stokes member Diouf, waved play on. Tottenham quickly countered down the right through Kieran Trippier, who was repeatedly allowed to advance with the ball, and he released Eriksen, who slid in a low pass which Son tucked away from close range. Sanchez was dismissed 7 minutes into the second half when the defender caught Richarlison with his elbow. In a fiery encounter, Tottenham's Harry Kane and Dele Alli were both on the receiving end of some tough challenges throughout the match, with 4 Watford players getting cautioned. Davinson Sanchez has never been booked in his Tottenham career but received a straight red card against Watford. Watford show their fighting spirit. For Watford, it is another impressive result in what has been a superb season so far since Marco Silva took over in the summer. The Hornets finished one place above the relegation zone in 201,617 under Walter Mazzarri, but Silva, appointed manager in May, has helped transform the side into a hard-to-beat, physical, but talented team. This result is the third time this season that Watford have not lost against a top-6 side, after also drawing 33 with Liverpool in August and beating Arsenal 21 in October. Silva, who was wanted as Everton boss before the Toffees appointed Sam Allardyce earlier this week, had his team take the lead when Cabasel out-jumped Kane to head the hosts in front. After Son's equaliser and Sanchez's dismissal, Watford came closest to taking the 3 points, but Doucouré's excellent 25-yard strike bounced off the inside of the post and away to safety. Watford also could have had a late penalty when the ball appeared to hit the arm of Tottenham's Eric Dier, but Atkinson was not interested. Man of the match Abdoulaye Doucouré. Watford's Abdoulaye Doucouré had 2 shots, including one that hit the post. He also played 52 passes, touched the ball 68 times, made 4 tackles, 2 interceptions and won the ball 13 times, more than any other player. Cabasel a threat from corners. The stats: Christian Cabasel's goal was his second in the past 5 matches for Watford. Watford have never beaten Tottenham in the Premier League, drawn 3, lost 6. Spurs have now kept just 1 clean sheet in their past 7 Premier League games, after registering 4 shutouts in the 5 games before that. Christian Eriksen provided his first Premier League assist since the opening weekend against Newcastle, ending a run of 13 appearances without one. Son Heungmin has scored 4 and assisted 2 more in his last 7 starts in all competitions for Tottenham. Christian Cabasel has scored 2 goals in 14 Premier League games this season, equaling his tally from last season in 16 appearances. All 4 of his goals in the competition have come from corner situations. Tottenham players have been shown 2 red cards in their last 10 Premier League games, as many as in their previous 111. You can't just turn up in the big games. Analysis: Alan Shearer. Match of the day pundit: didn't think the referee Martin Atkinson was decent at all. I don't think it was a penalty on Richarlison, but the referee gave a red card to Davinson Sanchez, which I think is slightly harsh. Sanchez has not thrown his elbow out. It is alright playing in the glory games against Real Madrid, but in the Premier League, Tottenham are starting so slowly. They are missing Toby Alderweireld, but that is not an excuse for the way they are starting. I thought Dele Alli was poor, sloppy. From a Spurs point of view, you just can't turn up in the big games, you have to turn against the smaller teams, and that is why Tottenham will not win the league. I want everybody with their feet on the floor. What they said. Watford tried everything to win. Watford manager Marco Silva told BBC Sport, "We did everything to win, like Tottenham, and it was a tough game for both teams. It was 11 at halftime and a rough game in the second half. We know against Tottenham we can lose our balance in a counter-attack, but against 10 we tried everything and had chances to score. In some moments in the last decision we need to do better. In the last cross and the last decision, it is not the best. We need to keep going and nothing changes. In the last game against Manchester United, which Watford lost 42, we did our best and the players again showed good commitment and attitude. This is our way. Everybody knows what our hope is: to remain a club in the Premier League. We have started well and everybody is enjoying it, but I want everybody with their feet on the floor. This game showed me we need to improve a lot and continue working hard." Mauricio Pochettino proud of brave Spurs effort. Tottenham manager Mauricio Pochettino told BBC Sport, "We deserved more. In the second half we played more than 40 minutes with one less and the team was brave and tried to win the game. I am happy. In the last few weeks we have been frustrated, but the face the team showed today was good. Sometimes you need to feel that frustration and learn. It is so difficult to play with one less. The good thing is we did not concede and we were also close to scoring. We handled the game well during the second half and I was happy with the performance." What's next? For Watford, they play next on Saturday the 9th of December with a trip to Burnley 1500 GMT, before an away game at Crystal Palace on Tuesday the 12th of December 2000 GMT. Tottenham have 3 home games in a row, starting on Wednesday 1945 GMT in the Champions League against Cypriot side Apoel Nicosia, although Spurs have already secured top spot in Group H and a place in the last 16. After that, Pochettino's side have Premier League games against Stoke on Saturday the 9th of December 1500 GMT and Brighton on Wednesday the 13th of December 2000 GMT.